I have a video for you on just 2 helpful GML scripts that you can use in your game that could make your life a lot easier. So right here I just have a button, and whenever your mouse goes into it, it changes color. And if we click on it, it appears to not do anything. However, if I go into my local data for this game, see it took a screenshot. However, if I click this again, look at that. It came up with another screenshot named screen1. So usually if you'd use screen save as a regular GML function, it would just keep overwriting your single screenshot that you took. But I can keep clicking test, and it'll keep taking screenshots and consecutively number them. So today I'm going to show you how to do both these things, and we're going to start off with the button. So I made a script just called button, and there's a few arguments for it. There's your x, y, string, your width, height, your color of the text, the color of the text when you're hovering, and the background color. So then we just take all those arguments and we assign them to temporary variables for easy use later on in this script. And here I set a few variables. I set the original color and the original alpha. So every time you call this script, once it's done executing the script, it's going to just reset your entire color scheme and your alpha back to the way it was. So here I set up a few temporary variables for the border of the button. I have the left border, right border, top and bottom border. So I'm basically just taking the current X position of where we're drawing this, and we're subtracting width and then adding width. So it's drawing this button, the left and right borders, from the center of the button. And the same goes for the top and bottom. So I set another temporary variable called within. So if the mouse is within this button, so here I just check to see if the mouse X is greater than the left border and if the mouse X is less than the right border. So if it's within the left and the right areas, left and the right borders, and then if the mouse is within the top and the bottom borders, it's going to execute this here. So if within, we're going to go ahead and draw the hovering colors. So when your mouse enters, we're going to go ahead and hover, else we're just going to reset it back to how the button looked originally. Down here we go ahead and draw the border, the background, and the text, and down here we reset and return our value here. So this will return if we've clicked the button or not. So then using this script is as simple as creating an object, and then you can use it in the draw event. So I'd say var b equals button, and then I just put in the variables or the arguments that I needed to. And then I say if b, so if the button was pressed, screen capture, which is my second script we're going to go over right now. So this one's way easier to program, and it is also very helpful. So this one, there's only one argument, and it's called name, and then we just set the file name to equal the name. And we also need a temporary variable called I to keep track of how many screenshots we've already saved. So down here we say do fname equals the name of the file that you want plus I. You have to add the I string in there, or else it'll just keep overwriting the same file. Then we need to increment I for every time we do this. And then we're going to do that until a file does not exist with that current name. And then we're just going to go ahead and screenshot that. And all this script does is simply return that the file was successfully created. Okay, so that's basically it. And then if you guys launch your game, and if you tested the button script, your button script should work just fine. I can also go in here and I can change this to pretty much anything. So for example, show message, and then I can just say button clicked. And then if I go ahead and run this, it will go ahead and change that to show message button clicked. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Hopefully it helps you. And if you have any questions, comments, or if you'd like to see more of these helpful GML script videos, go ahead and leave a comment down below and be sure to subscribe. I'll see you next time.